What's good, y'all? This your boy Blak G 92. Now, for this evening, I'm doing a reaction to this 13-minute video made by Stevie, which was posted 5 days ago, titled "I Never Expected This to Happen." And based on the 2 minutes I did watch on my own time, he's basically speaking on he didn't expect for millions of people to subscribe to his channel, which is the main channel, same name as his first and last name, of course. And yeah, and I guarantee you, for someone in this position, it's probably it's something that's unexpected. But it goes to show you that when you put in that good quality work, content more per se, that think people gonna start coming, and shit. I would definitely kill to have 1 million subscribers. Not literally, of course. So no one take this little clip out of context or whatever. But yeah, I would definitely would love to have 1 million subscribers one day though. And yeah, and plus not to mention it's a trip though that dude managed to get 1,000, not thousand, but 1 million subscribers though. And I don't know exactly when he started, but I know I started watching his channel back in 2019, 2020, I believe. It was around the same time I started watching No Life Shack, and then I found out about Crip's channel, and also watched a little bit of Screwface John's videos. I was like, man, this is a trip how I found out all these different channels, and most of them are still active, and that's a blessing in the sense, because that whole reactor community is still going up, especially with I know all 4 of those channels were eaten during the Kendrick Lamar Drake beef. I wish I was in on it, but I had other things going on in my life that kind of prevented me from really being into it. I did made some posts on a little discussion more, yeah, this community tabs, but it ain't the same as doing the video on the songs when they came out. But goddamn, them songs kept on coming out back to back to back, weeks and hours apart from one another. It's hard to keep up with them. It's hard to really just sit through. It would have been a bitch just to sit through and break down every last lyric and such. But man, good thing got the other guys that's been doing it for some time that's doing it though. So I might double back and watch a few of their reactions sometime in the future. And I might do my own video discussing the year anniversary of the Drake and Kendrick beef, which again has been brewing since the early 2010s and just blew up last year. So I'll definitely gonna do a video kind of doing an overview of my overview of the beef and such, to give my 2 cents on it and the ranking of the diss records. But anyway, we'll go ahead and we'll see about what this video's looking like in about 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And this man's low-key inspirational. Hey.
What up, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Stevie. Just wanted to turn the video on real quick and chop it up. It's interesting, bro, because, if you've been following my channel here lately, I just hit my 1 million sub milestone a couple days ago. And thank you to everyone that's been supporting me, that continues to support me, man. You know what I'm saying? 1 million is 1 million, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a journey. Definitely been a journey. And you'll see. Partly why, or mainly why I've decided to do this video today. But yeah, I dropped the whole video in celebration of my 1 million subs, man. And I can recall someone in the comments asking me to make a video, going through my journey from, where I was to where I am now, as far as like the humble beginnings and where I am now, and how things have changed, and things that I've gone through, things that I've done, right? And it would have been a dope video. Hadn't planned it out at all. It's been in the back burner because everything else has been going on, bro. But as of this week, if you've been paying attention to my channel, I recently dropped my review to the Sinners movie. And if you saw that, you're aware of the clapback that I got.
Oh yeah,
from it, bro. That whole shit storm. And it's funny, bro, because it immediately makes me think of my journey, or my own transformation. One of my transformations, because I've had a lot of those throughout this YouTube journey, bro. Like, I just shared with y'all the backstory with my prior career with the Border Patrol and how my mind has changed since then, turning me into the man that I've become, man. But as far as the clapback that I got from the black community for, giving my opinion on the movie, it's funny because I used to be a source of that, Right. Like, I'm not gonna go as far as saying that I would have been in the comments, trying
Man,
to.
I'm gonna let this man cook, but I remember seeing that little, I mean, seeing the review he did on Sinners, and like I didn't feel no ways about it when I watched it, and seeing the what people had to say about dude for giving his own opinion about the movie is just disgusting. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, we can't disagree no more about a movie that everyone watches. I mean, yo, you know what I mean? Everyone, even if a film has 98% or 100% on Rotten Tomatoes or some shit, and everyone's gonna love it. You know what I mean? There's gonna be people that just don't fuck with the movie because for their own reason. Now, as for me, I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was a solid 4 out of 5 to me, and I might do my own if I watch it. If I get a chance to see it in theaters again, which me and my mom and her boyfriend spoke about it, and we might do so in soon. Like we might do so sometime soon. I don't know exactly when, but if I do watch it again in theaters, I'll let you know my overall thoughts on it. If it's still a 4, or I've noticed if I pick up on things I probably overlooked for the first watch, which there's a couple. I mean, for the most part, aside from maybe 1 or 2 things that probably could have been tweaked, everything else was A1 as far as like the plot as such, and the setting, and the action as such, and the acting. Of course, the acting was phenomenal. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. I'm gonna let this man continue cooking.
A motherfucker because of his opinion on a movie, bro. But I can definitely see myself being triggered by someone having that opinion on a movie just because of the emotional connection I would have had with that production, being the man that I was, and the way I looked at the world. I know where it comes from, and it's ironic, bro, because like if you follow my channel enough, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
And maybe I'll put up a few snippets to describe that journey, bro. But I mean, not to say that I was rough by any means, man, but I used to drop the N bomb
Oh yeah,
every
you
damn
sure
video.
did.
Nigga Boogie with Shady Records. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I've been seeing a bunch of content on YouTube that I wanted to see, but I'm like, man, I can't watch this shit right now because I want to react to it, but nigga ain't got no time to react to it. Find some time to react to it, somebody to react to it. But yeah, man, keep it short and sweet. Nigga Boogie, I heard a little bit of this nigga, man. I was like, stop, pause this shit. Gotta find time to review this nigga, bro, because this nigga got bars.
I was definitely triggered by racially charged things that I seen and have reactions to that. And one of the main ones that pops in my mind is my reaction to Adam Calhoun's video when he's dropping the N bomb all throughout the video, and you can see how I was triggered.
What the fuck you rapping for? Nigga ass nigga got your sagging pants with your ass hanging.
Oh yeah, he was. I could see in his face.
I don't know, that definitely made me feel some type of way when he said that shit.
But you know what happened from there? Me and Adam having a whole live stream together talking about that issue, bro. It was dope.
At the end of the day, I really don't know how I feel. About.
I'm just thinking about the impact, bro. I'm just thinking about the impact, man. Because
I think the impact. I think overall the impact was really good.
Yeah.
I think this. I mean, it made this happen.
Yeah.
This is a conversation that needs to happen. A black dude with your thoughts and a white dude that has different thoughts talking about each other's thoughts and opinions.
Yeah.
If more people could do this shit, we wouldn't have all this racial fucking divide.
You know what I'm saying? Since then I even dropped my usage of the N-word.
I mean, it should be a problem if I say it or she say it. I shouldn't want to say it because of what happened in the past, and they shouldn't say it because of what happened in the past. But it just brings separation. It just separates us, and it's not what we're trying to do. And if we're truly moving from the past, nobody should be saying that. And if nobody's saying that, it will be easy to identify the people we need to worry about. It'll be easy to identify the real racists.
But I think I dropped it prior to me seeing that video. I stopped using the N-word right around the whole George Floyd situation, man, because, I stand on trying to end divisiveness any way I can. And I'm not going to perpetuate racially charged divisiveness. I will stand on some divisiveness in there's other areas, but I ain't gonna dive into that. But as far as racial issues and racial undertones and just this, I've been trying to do my part to stand against that in any way that I can. And me dropping the N-word was pretty big, bro, because I grew up using the N-word, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, You know, those that are aware of my journey, bro. Hell, those that know me outside of this, bro. It's like, you know, I've grown so much from that perspective, and it's ironic because those that still have that perspective that I used to have, you know, that would demonize a person like me or a person with my views. Me lifting that ceiling from my own mind.
Ah, the damn commercials.
I'm gonna need a new headlight, right?
But man,
Yeah.
this
You got any
this
ideas?
definitely give me
CarParts.com
flashbacks, especially with the
always
clips.
delivers. And they carry quality parts.
You know, thinking outside the box.
Now, before he continues cooking, I like to say, I think I mentioned something about I wanted to mention something like, damn, the clips has brought me so much flashbacks from that whole 2020s era, like the COVID, the pandemic and such. Remember seeing that video with Stevie Knight say he's gonna drop the N-word and such. It's like that was a big step for him, and I support this decision. And I mean, my side was like, oh, okay, I support what you're doing and such, and hey, I see what you're going with, and that's definitely hard to do. So we've been used to saying it for a long time, since probably young and all that shit. Hell, I kind of, you know, been used to saying it for a while myself, and and plus, I mean, that's gonna be a whole other video on that. But yeah, but hey, I salute for Steve for wanting to do his own way of just ending the whole racial divide by, you know, dropping the N-word and such, and everyone got their own journey. So hats off to the dude. And also the other clip of him having a conversation with Adam Calhoun about the racism song, I thought it was a pretty dope little convo as well, and it brought back other memories as well from that 2020, 2021 era. Damn, that was some good times.
I don't know, and I'm gonna say triggering words because it's just an emotionally charged topic, bro. But I'm trying to say it in a way that's digestible for everyone, man. But you know, I used to be a victim because of my skin, looking at the world a certain way. I dated that, I killed it. You know what I'm saying? Used to be very emotionally triggered by racial issues that either painted black people a certain way or definitely triggered by propaganda, you know what I mean, where they flipped the switch on the media trying to convey certain messages to rile us up, man, and I was a victim of it and saw the world that way, right? Just, you know, that whole nuanced monster that affects a lot of individuals' perspectives. I used to live that life. I used to look at the world that way. I used to be a victim of that. I used to be a prideful victim in it. I used to be an extension of what was in those comments. And it's ironic as fuck, because it's like my old self looking at me. You know what I mean? And you know, the whole situation is crazy to me because I gave an opinion on a movie, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say fuck my people, but that's how it was digested. I used to live that.
Man, I keep on pausing and I don't want to seem like it feels so bad because, you know, dude is low key cooking, but yeah, it's a bitch when you can't even give an opinion about a movie that's, you know, like I said, it's mainstream, popular amongst you know, casual audience and such, and then you got this one group that can't handle a different opinion about said movie, regardless of what their background is, want to attack you and call you every name in the book except your first name. It's a sad state of affairs. Like it's almost as if it's a cult in a sense. It's like you gotta just love every movie that comes out, or else. That's what I be thinking sometimes. Outside of his whole situation, outside of like Stevie Knight's experience of dealing with the negative backlash from the black community when he criticized sinners and such, like, you know what I mean? Like, I've seen that with other films like Marvel and DC films that simply not that good. I've seen that happen amongst fandoms, and it's kind of, like I said, it's a sad state of affairs. You can't even give your own opinion about a movie without having your whole character attacked or called names. That's kind of sad. It's almost like I said, it's almost like you somehow have to love this movie or else, you know what I mean? And it shouldn't be that way, because we're all grown here, you know what I mean? We all grown here, have our own like views on what makes a movie good, what makes it bad, you know? Shit. Even if I don't agree with someone's review, I'm gonna defend their right to say what they feel about the movie, because that's how grown folks supposed to handle it.
And look at the world that way, where I could see something and receive that type of message where, you know, something that doesn't follow along the agenda or doesn't fit how I think the culture should be portrayed, I'm gonna receive it as fuck that person. He ain't for us. You know what I'm saying? That's because that's literally what it was. It's right. This is a black movie, and you're not in support of it, so fuck you. You know what I mean? And I used to be that way, bro. I used to be that way. And the irony of it is that since I've lifted that way of thinking from my life, from my eyes, my life has like skyrocketed, bro.
Okay.
Right? Because I don't allow anything to be in my way. I don't allow anything to make me feel any type of way. I don't allow anything to trigger me or get me that emotionally invested about anything, unless it got something to do with my family, my close ones, my friends, people I love. Like it don't matter to me. You know what I mean? And it's just ironic, bro. It's just ironic, right? My YouTube journey has been a crazy motherfucker, bro. The irony of it all is like me looking at my old self saying fuck me for, you know, unplugging from that world. It's interesting. And with that, like, don't be afraid to be you. Don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to grow. Don't be afraid to do things others may not like or may not accept, bro. Follow your heart. Follow your own rules and your own truths. You know what I mean? Don't be influenced by others' decisions or what the hell others may think about you. Like, it doesn't matter. I could remember, bro. I remember at a point where I was giving Candace Owens clap back.
Oh yeah, I remember that video.
I think I still may have that video. I should.
Ooh, you probably do.
Still have that video up, right?
I remember that one.
And I think there's a video of me like torching Candace Owens because
he was cooking her ass.
I tell you, I used to have that perspective, bro.
He had drugs on him at the time of his arrest. Now, barring...
What does that have to do with him dying? What does that have to do with him dying? You're trying to paint him in a bad image. I get it, which they oftentimes do, try to make the person that died look like a criminal. I mean, if he was doing what he was doing, engaging in that type of criminal activity, he shouldn't have been doing it. That's wrong, but that has nothing to do with the world's response to him dying. He was still a life that should not have been taken.
And it's crazy to see where I am now and seeing like me being attacked from the other line, from the other side where I used to be, bro. But it's like, ever since I let go, ever since I woke up and you just saw everything for what it is and just taking my emotions out of shit, bro. Like, once you take your emotions out of things and just look at things as they are, don't let shit bother you. Just go out here and get what you want to get, bro. And there's no fucking issues, bro. I don't give a fuck about black, white, brown, whatever the fuck, bro. Like, either real or fake, you know, rich or broke, dog. What's happening? Let's chop it up, man. I ain't anybody out here getting tight about nothing from somebody I don't fucking know. Has literally no influence on my life at all. Especially if you're doing this, if you're trying to pursue this YouTube stuff or content creation stuff, and you worried about what a motherfucker say, dog. This ain't the game for you, unless you're gonna be like, you know, pandering or whatnot. You know, safe space for you, man. But you really want to be out here talking.
Now, there's a whole lot of folks that making hella money off pandering. Pandering to folks, you know, there's a whole lot of YouTubers making a whole lot of money pandering because Derek Jackson. But anyway, but yeah, man. But he's right though. Like, if you're gonna get getting your feelings about every little thing someone says about you, then yeah, YouTube, not just YouTube, but social media peers is definitely not the place for you. Like, for real, because like, you might as well just bear off keeping things to yourself. You're gonna get triggered by someone. Like, if you get triggered by every little thing a stranger may say about you, unless it's something like outright disrespectful, by all means handle it. But like, if it's like one of them slight comments, whatever, what may have you, then yeah, this is definitely not. These spaces like YouTube and shit, yeah, you're better off just be incognito with it. You know what I mean? And I have no social media accounts at all. Just go in there, browse, whatever, share videos.
I'm talking your talk, bro. You should adopt this mentality in life, bro. If it ain't got nothing to do with your nucleus, bro, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? As long as you know that you standing on what you standing on, right? You know yourself and you stay unwavered in that, bro. Everything else just falls into place, man. And it's been that way since I have woke the fuck up.
If you're a web designer, here are 4 Wix Studio features you got.
I don't give a shit about Wix Studios. Fuck.
You know what I mean? Look at business different. Look at relationships different. Look at the world different. I don't want to say look at it different. I look at things the way they need to be looked at. I mean, there's always room for improvement. Nobody got all the answers. Nobody knows everything. Nobody actually knows the fucking truth, bro. But you know, as I get older and become wiser, I get closer and closer and closer to what I believe the truth to be. Right? Which is, you know, get rid of fucking emotion, dog. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. What can you control? You know what I'm saying? Whatever's out of your control don't fucking matter. They're gonna keep doing what the fuck they doing. As long as you continue doing what the fuck you doing, everything gonna be alright. As long as you got a goal set, plans in action, specific plans of action to obtain those goals, bro, you solid. You good. Nothing else matters, bro. That's real, bro. That's real. That's how I got here. That's literally how I got here, bro. It's the transformation that took place along the way is crazy. 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 Bro, I got so many fucking stories just behind the scenes I could tell y'all.
Ooh, I would love to hear those stories.
It just make it more interesting, man. This is more of like a journey video that I'm trying to display right now, man. Like I could tell y'all, show y'all where I was, like the kitchen I was recording in, or the kitchen table I was recording in, the different places I recorded along the way, and how I was and how I talked and what I was visiting. Now, we could do all that, bro, but like this is real shit. You know what I mean? This is real life shit. And you know, the journey throughout this YouTube shit and how y'all have impacted me and y'all have opened my mind. It's crazy. It's crazy, and yo, thank y'all, real shit. Thank y'all, from the haters to the congratulators, bro. Thank y'all. I mean, cause y'all continue to allow me to continue processing this thing, and you know, I'm gonna give that shit back and give game to those that need it, bro. Anyway, thoughts.
I like the little outro link in the description and shit. But yeah, some wise words in the end, man.
Workday's done.
Sure. Because it's very easy to, like I said, allow your emotions to dictate every action and words, but it's very hard to resist allow things to, resist the urge to kind of respond. You know, it's very hard to do so. But yeah, it's a very good video, informative video, showcases his journey, how he went from point A to point B with his channel, and plus I definitely noticed a change in, you know, and also like for the most part, definitely dig the change as such, and I like he's still keeping the channel, like keeping his channel for the reactions and such, and the other I think Night Talk for the more social political stuff on there, which is a good strategy, by the way, because you know there's some people that I want to see all those topics. They want to come here for the rap reactions. I like the fact he's still doing those. Now the movie reviews, well, I'm sure with like time he probably improve and such, but I'm not really definitely not like looking forward, but more so. Damn, I lost my train of thought. On that, but not gonna like lose sleep over if he doesn't do another movie review again, but I'll be interested to see if he does any more movie reviews, see how he improves on that. Let me see. So, okay, I see a lot of people coming through and giving the props like proud of you, Stevie, growth, maturity, inspirational. Stevie, you're the shit, man. I've been watching for about 5 years, respecting word, self-reflection. A lot of people do it regularly. Appreciate your Okay, a lot of people showing them love in the comment section, and I dig it for real. I definitely noticed the growth and the change and such, and I definitely hope he continues on this journey with the YouTube channels, the different YouTube channels he got going on. And also promote this new book. Which, once I get my money up, I'm definitely gonna purchase a copy of the book. See his journey from being I think it was a border patrol officer. I think that's what it was. He mentioned he used to work at. So I'm definitely interested to read his book. And you want me to react to more of these little type of videos, let me know in the comment section below. If this is your first time watching this reaction channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button as well. And also be sure to hit me up in the social media accounts, which will be posted in the description box below. This is your boy Blak G92, about to sign off. Holla at your boy. Peace.